today we're going to play, stop me if you've heard this one before, Sifu, but for real this time. Let me go ahead and get the game audio up, even though there is no real audio on the title screen. This is something I've attempted to stream a couple times a couple weeks ago, and I kept running into tech issues, but I think I've sorted those out. And by tech issues, I just mean I turned all the settings way down and put it into windowed mode, and it seems to work fine, so we're just going to roll with it. This is something I've been wanting to stream for a couple of weeks now. I'm going to go ahead and overwrite this. This is the file I was using for a test. I'm just going to play normal difficulty. I'm going to import all my skills, because skills are just something you could grind for funsies. Oops, I accidentally skipped. No, I want to do the tutorial. So I'm just going to quit back out to the main menu and do that again. This is something I've been wanting to stream for a couple weeks, because I attempted to stream it a couple weeks ago and did very poorly at it. And now I want to show how good I got. Oh, this game's a little bit loud. I did turn it up a little bit, because the last couple times I tried streaming it, it seemed a bit quiet. That should be okay, I think. Let me know if that ends up being still a bit too loud. Let's go ahead and return to the main menu. So I really just want to do like one full playthrough, start to finish, tutorial included, even though I am importing all my stuff over. Because, I mean, presentation-wise, I think this game does a really good job with the cutscenes. I want to just show off the whole thing, tutorial and all. I should be able to do this in one sitting without any major issues. It is very unlikely that this is going to be a deathless run. I will try, naturally, but I'm not expecting it to pan out that way.
What is that? What's going on? Who are you?
Who wants to go first?
The voice
Leave him to
acting in
me.
this game is really rough. I thought that would reach. But yeah, this game is pretty challenging. It's actually the easiest game I've ever played. I don't know why I had such a problem with it the past several times that I was trying to stream it. But after 20 hours, this game is literally just the easiest game I've ever played. Oop! So much for presentation. I'm just blasting past that one guy who was talking. Oops. Already in the speedrun mindset. We're going to be speedrunning these levels, more or less.
Who the hell is that? Get him now!
I'll take that bottle.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that to reach, but I'll take it.
Where is he?
I just realized that that is the first boss of the game. I mean, if you ignore the tutorial boss.
Stop.
Yang, of course. You've gotten slow, Sifu. You know why I'm here, don't you? Just step aside.
You were a mistake. I should never have taught you.
I'm refraining
Now
from
you
hitting the
know
skip
too
cutscene
much.
button. It's just so ingrained by
By
memory at this
returning
point.
here tonight, you've given me a second chance. This time, I will do what I must.
God, yeah, it would be really funny if we just pulled out gun. I'm just gonna, whenever there's a cutscene, I just gotta put the controller down. I want to skip it so bad. This game encourages a lot of replaying the same stage over and over.
When I look into your eyes,
Like, it's easy to compare this game to, like,
angry child.
he thinks I'm an angry child, a frightened child. He's the one backing himself into a corner. I'm gonna put him back in there. Get back in there. Not that it matters at all. This is the tutorial boss. He's done so. The game encourages a lot of replaying the same stage over and over. It's very easy to compare this game to Sekiro. It's got heavy deflect gameplay. It's got a posture meter. But unlike Sekiro, where you play Sekiro and you finally overcome that boss that's been giving you so much trouble, just beating that boss is not enough. Like, you could beat Sekiro boss, you could beat Genichiro and be at like 2 HP. You
Show
died
yourself.
once against them. You use one of your revives. Who plays the girl again? You use some items, whatever. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. You did it. And legitimately. I mean, those are tough bosses. But in Sifu, scraping by is not enough. You got to do better. So I've replayed these stages a ton. And so I've kind of ingrained it in my memory to just like skip every cutscene because I've seen them. I'm trying so hard to not skip them. You do need to get good. It's like the whole point of this game. Get that mouse cursor out of here. Ideally, I should be able to beat this game. I'm a bit low. Okay. I can turn down the game.
Father!
After this cutscene. Okay, we're going through some more tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and I'm always wrestling with audio levels. I can never find what I'm happy with. Oh, I need to actually do all these. It's been a while since I've done like the actual tutorial. Yeah, because I'm switching games so often, they have like different audio levels. I could probably stand to turn it down a little bit more, I think. Go ahead and turn it down a little bit more. I'm always wrestling with audio levels. Always. Every time I switch between different games, Every time I just like barely touch anything on my audio setup, it's always a fucking fight. Oops. Hopefully I don't do that bad against her when I fight her for realsies. I shouldn't die to her. It's a possibility. This boss, if I die to this boss during the actual run, I'm ending the stream. I'm expecting... So the conceit of this game is every time you die, your character ages up a bit. And if you keep dying in the same place over and over, you age up more and more and more. So like the first time you die, you age 1 year. If you get through that encounter, it's possible that that counter will reset. From 1 to back down to 0. But if you keep dying in the same encounter over and over and over, it's going to go, you age 1 year, you age 2 years, you age 3 years. So you go from 20 to 21 to 23 to 26, and it increases by quite a bit pretty quickly. Hopefully, I should be able to beat this game at least under age 30. I don't expect to die that often, but it's possible. I feel like I will definitely die to the final boss, because he's extremely difficult. And there's a couple of encounters along the way that may cause some issues. I'll call them out as we get there. Nothing in the first mission is going to be that difficult. Maybe the boss can be a little bit tricky if you just kind of get complacent, because he's got a machete, and if you just sit there and block rather than actually parry and dodge, you'll just take chip damage and die eventually. But everything, I should be able to get up to him with no real issue. I am going to be blasting through these levels.
They've blocked the entrance to the warehouse.
I'll try to get as much of the dialogue and secrets as I remember, but...
Bring it on.
I'm not much of a score hound. I'm pretty bad at getting score. I'm just gonna do what it takes to get from the start to the end. So I think that's, to me, that's just the most interesting way to play this game. Because if I wasn't milking score, or if I was milking score, I wouldn't just be able to throw people off a staircase. And that's funny. I'm gonna do it again. Ooh. No, 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 no. We didn't murder anyone. Ignore the frame rate dip as I jumped over those roofs. It looks bad on my end too, I promise. Oh, fuck off. I hate it when... Flowers. I'm not gonna get all these like collectibles. Because screw that. I don't remember where any of them are, and also a lot of them you have to replay a stage in order to get them. Like, you need a key from a future stage to unlock a door in an earlier stage.
Yes. Get out of my way.
Looks like we got a smart ass.
It is important to note that I'm not murdering a single person. And that's just going to be a little bit more incredulous with each stage we go through. But There is the true ending that you can go for that I'm not going to, but it involves sparing all the bosses instead of killing all the bosses, which is a little ridiculous to me, considering one of the weapons you can get is a knife, and some of your takedown moves is you slashing throats. And I'm like, okay, well, do these people not also deserve, you know, compassion?
Come on.
I guess not.
You looking to score or something?
She's in a Super Saiyan, which is fine. I'd rather trigger it out here than in the next room. So the way Super Saiyan works is you kind of just get a vibe for it. After like so many enemies you kill, one of them is going to go Super Saiyan. Sorry, not kill, defeat. And they only trigger if you do like a takedown on them. So you can just never Super Saiyan someone if you just never do a takedown. That does mean involve going through all of their HP for realsies rather than killing them early. Now here's the real thing. What do I want to get? I guess this might as well. Honestly, none of this shit matters. It feels like it does. I restarted these stages a lot going, I need to switch my upgrades around because the upgrades I picked were kind of worthless and I kind of want these other things instead. But like once you're in a position where you can beat the game, none of this shit matters. In fact, some of it is literally useless, which we will get to eventually. I'm just going to pick, if I have a weapon, I do more damage because that is just the most straightforward, easiest one. Yeah, sleeping dogs kind of rules. Come on. And off the roof you go. And off the roof you go. Not killing them. This is not murder. It's fine.
Shame I'll have to throw you back through it.
Every time you replay this stage, you have to go through that dodge tutorial. Every time. Bonk.
Come on, speed this up. I don't want to be late for the club. Who in the fuck?
So I don't believe any of these people should go Super Saiyan because I triggered one earlier, but that does mean one in the next room will. Oh, that was rough. I got ganged up on pretty bad. And that's all it takes. Like I lost like 3/4 of my health there just because I wasn't being that careful. You can lose your health pretty fucking quick in this game. In fact, I may die to one of these guys. It's unlikely, but it's possible.
Great difficulty.
These guys are just weirdly strong. I at least took down one of them, so now it's not really an issue. He caught my bottle that I tossed at him. Parry impact. That's like one of the better ones. You just need a lot of score before you can get it. So now one of the enemies in here is probably going to go Super Saiyan. I could just not take down them. I'm gonna try to take down. You can. So there is minimum stealth. If you can get the drop on someone, you can one hit kill them more or less. I'm gonna try to get a few of them right now. Because the less group you got to deal with, the better. So that means I'm gonna double back around this way. Come down here.
Sure about that?
Get them.
Hey, this is private property.
Nah, I got caught.
Oh, freaking way.
Someone threw a bottle at me and I missed.
Hitting
Cool.
you. Holy shit.
Bring it on.
Yeah, there we go. I knew it was coming. Let's just go ahead and give him a weapon, because why not, right? There we go. Well, let's take his weapon away, because I would like it. Okay. The rest of the level is basically free. There's only 3 enemies left, then we go into the boss. This guy, even though it's not stealth,
George stays alone.
screw it.
Insane.
It is a fight between trying to be cinematic and trying to be efficient. Like, do I want the conversation to play out and be cool? Or do I just want to run up and punch him? Right? And I think I've already fallen into my habits of just blast through this stage as quickly as possible. First boss. Just gonna hands off the controller. Yeah, this guy, when I first streamed this, absolutely rocked my world. Like, I think I got to him like at age 28, and then completely died to him and I had to redo the stage or whatever. Don't remember. He's gonna jump at me. Dodge. Clonk. Clonk. I need to remember what his moveset is. Because I've recently been playing on the harder difficulty. After the game came out, they released an easier and a harder difficulty. And I've been playing on the harder, where all the bosses get new moves. Where are you going, homie? I've never seen him just, like, walk away from me. Shit, he might kill me because of that. Let's just get the focus attack in. Once I transition to phase 2, I get full health, which is pretty handy. You get several focus attacks, but honestly, the basic eye strike is like, whoa! Frame rate taking a huge dump on OBS. Looks okay now, though. I guess it just doesn't like that cutscene. Oh, I don't remember what his moveset is. I'm gonna die to this guy. Okay, no, I should be okay, I think. If I can get one more focus attack off this guy. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, I've literally never seen that move in my life. Go ahead and get the focus attack to get another chain on him. There we go. Ooh, crisis averted. You will see me do...
long years preparing for this.
I guess some cutscenes this game just really does not like. OBS really does not like this game sometimes. I don't know what it is about that. I'm doing the best I can. This is just not going to go up on YouTube, I guess, because it looks like shit. But I just want to play this game because this game is getting DLC in a month, and I gotta stay fresh with this game. I want to keep playing it. Also, it's one of those things where like you play a game long enough to get good at it, and then when you beat it, it's like, but I'm finally good at it. Like, I want to keep playing it. I mean, well, okay, when I say DLC, I don't mean like paid DLC. There is a deluxe edition, but this update that's coming out is free, and it's going to launch with Steam. So if you just want the Steam version, just like, it's going to come with all the shit. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah.
If you're not on the list, you're not getting inside.
Private party. Back off now.
Bring it on.
Something you will see me do a lot is palm strike into chasing trip kick, just because it's easy, it gets people off your ass, it creates space, it knocks people down, and it does a ton of damage. It's just like one of the best moves in the game, so you're gonna see me do it a lot, probably. I'm just calling that out now.
Yeah?
You. No way. No fucking way.
I was trying something.
Come on.
Please don't hit me.
There is, let me go put this.
Where is Sean?
Where is Sean?
He's with the fighters for the burning. Only Sean's disciples have passes to get inside.
We'll see about that.
There's a stance you can get into where you do like this kind of like tiger claw looking thing and puts your back towards the opponent. And when you're in that state, you have a lot of different moves. It's fun to try to bust it out and be fancy, but also they're quite difficult to land. Get ready for this. Plonking both of them. Every time. Oh, there's another guy. Oh, that's a guy with a bottle. I gotta get him now. This mini boss is something I struggled with for a very long time. Not so much these days. It's still kind of difficult. I'm gonna leave this because I'm gonna loop back around. Nah, I'm gonna forget about this if I don't get it now. What you can do, also I already have to, so I don't have the score to get this upgrade. And at some point you do loop back around to this point of the level before you advance. And at that point you should have enough score to get this if you really want. But also in the room right after that, there is another one of these statues, and I'll just get it there, probably. Yeah, I'll just keep upgrading weapon. 'Cause again, none of this really matters. This guy's gonna go Super Saiyan, usually. Okay, that means one of these guys is gonna go Super Saiyan. This guy with the gloves right here. Just triggering him now, so I can just like keep my eye on him. There's a guy that has a bottle. You can do this kind of move where you just like ready an attack and then a little difficult. Also, see, we're not killing anyone. They're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go in that pit. We're gonna go in there. We're about to ruin some guy's day. Right now. Ah! Fidgety ass sweep kicks.
The two giants over there. What's behind their door?
Tonight's fights and the burning event.
Excellent.
How did that miss? What? Okay, make some space. I threw that bottle and just went clean over his head. So bizarre.
That's closed for tonight.
No, they're not. It's important to take one of those out with like a stealth throw. You never want to fight two of those things at the same time. It is misery. The flash kick. That's what they're called. Definitely not a Gal reference. No sonic booms. The big guys are called juggernauts. The kick ladies are flash kicks. That guy's gonna. Yep, I knew he was gonna Super Saiyan. And there is a bodyguard type enemy that we will see in the next stage. Oh, there's also disciples in this stage. Yep. No, I agree. That was like one of my main criticisms when I was first playing this. It's just like, there could be a little more oomph, right? So here's a disciple.
You are
not supposed to be party tonight.
I think if you just punched up
Let's end
the
this.
sounds in this game a little bit, it'd be like one of the greatest games ever made. So like 90% of the attacks in this game attack like medium or high, and you can just downwards dodge them. But then if you try to downwards dodge a sweep attack, you're gonna end up on your ass, and that's never a good position to be in. And I always forget that they can do a sweep attack because it almost never comes up. Here is where we would loop around to the start of the level if we wanted to do the thingamajig. There's also a little secret area up here to fight some extra dudes, but I'm just here to beat the game. There's nothing up there for me. If I go do the 4th level and then go back there, there is something for me. There's like a computer on the 4th level, and up there is a tech guy, and he knows how to hack computers. You don't have to fight anyone in this room, which I did not know for some time. Go ahead and get that final structure upgrade.
Above this door are the 3 trials.
The trials. What are they?
Agility, dexterity, endurance.
Well, let's get going. There are 2 ways to go through this room. I am not good enough to do the funny way, but I'll explain it afterwards.
Step forward. You're about to be tested.
Fuck this guy in particular. Okay, no, don't go upstairs. That's part of the funny way. So none of these people should go Super Saiyan, I don't think. They don't typically.
No freaking way.
Drop your weapon.
Whoa! My character just took off.
The winner becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
This battle isn't over yet.
You're a fast learner.
Damn it. You can sometimes catch her in the air with a thrown
And
weapon.
you're best.
It's really funny when you do. So, the funny way to beat this area is there is this upstairs area. This is where all the enemies are before you enter, which is why they were like trickling in. Like I would defeat some more would come from downstairs, come from upstairs, they would come downstairs. What you can do is as you're coming into this area, before these doors even open, just nope, not here. Where is it? It should be here. There we go. Climb up here, come up to like a bridge, and just like start attracting everyone and just throwing everyone off the side. You get swarmed by like 20 people at once, so you really got to know what you're doing. I have not survived while attempting that yet. We're going to bring a brick for no reason into the next room. The next room really wants you to be cinematic.
Pick up your weapon.
so strange that I threw my staff as she was like running to pick up hers, and it just clean missed. It's whatever. But yeah, it's just too good to just run into that room as she says, pick up your weapon, and you just chuck a brick in her face. It's just too good. Also, enemies with staves are deadly, and if I can disarm her as soon as possible, that is ideal. So I'm going to try very hard to not lose my staff to these guys in this next room, because if I give them a staff, I'm fucked. I'm going to try to cheese this guy. No, no, that's mine. There we go. Okay, could have been worse. Could have been much worse. Enemies in this game are pretty aggressive, especially mini bosses. If you have like 2 separate mini bosses and they're just like comboing you at the same time, oh my god, that is misery. This boss is a fucking joke. If I lose this boss, I'm uninstalling the game. Which is funny because this is where I stopped streaming. The first time I actually streamed the game, I got to this guy and just went like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't understand.
Sifu.
And now I'm just like, this guy's completely free.
My arms are yours.
Even in the master difficulty where all the bosses get new moves,
Leave.
I died like once
I
to this guy.
recognize that uniform. It represents a school for the weak.
He's Shinobi Hunter, honestly, yeah. That's a good way of putting it. I really don't want this staff. So get ready to see a lot of this. Keep getting clonked by his like delayed poke. Oh, I have no focus. My bad. I don't want to be in here. I just get out of here. Get to focus. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Crooked fist. I think that's what it's called. Ooh. And this should be enough, I think. Nope, it wasn't. And then going into the next phase, he gets like 1 new move.
You're almost as good as Yang. I thought he was unchallenged at that old bastard's school.
He has several things to say.
Who are you?
Have you not figured it out by now?
Enough games. Let's put an end to this show.
If he decides to do his 1 new move. He gains a sweep, so I need to be on the lookout for it. Unless I just interrupt him with the fucking... I think it's called Crooked Fist. Don't quote me on that. No, there it is. I recognized it too late. The worst part of this game is honestly the camera. I think I'm gonna kill him before I break his posture. I am. I didn't actually. I broke his posture because he wasn't letting me get any attacks in, so I just parried. But it worked. So the next level is a level that gave me the most difficulty progging through it. There are a couple places that I'll call out as I might just die in this room. And if I do die, I'm just going to take the death and move on. Like, I'm not going to, like, restart stages. I'm not going for a deathless run. Fuck that. That's way too much work, and it's way too hard. I could probably, at best, do a 1 death run because the final boss would just absolutely kill me. I've gotten to the final stage without dying, but that final boss is something else. Hopefully, I should be able to at least get to the boss with no death, and then maybe the boss would do me in.
Eyes on the target in the atrium. Everyone get into position.
It was foolish of you to come here.
Gonna take this bat with us, because why not? I'm just blasting past all the collectibles. I don't really care. There is a tricky guy behind this wall. He tries to do a sneak attack. That is the kind of thing that gets you literally once and then never again. It's also like the only time they ever pull that.
She'll be around here. Got eyes on her. Insane.
Modern art. Let's go ahead and take... So I'm going to show you. So this kind of like charge attack, crooked punch. I need to know if it's called a crooked punch now. Charged back fist. Crooked foot is something else. But yeah, the charged back fist. When you get this, it unlocks like new moves for your weapons. It unlocks like the sweep for the staff and the bow. It unlocks something super special with this knife. Just gonna bust out in the next encounter. Not that I need to at all. It's just convenient. It's right here. Might as well do it.
This is as far as you go.
Charge up an attack. Who wants to come at me first? You. You're dead. It's a one-hit kill. It is a one-hit kill on literally anything that is not a boss. Even mini-bosses. That's the thing. So, honestly, I had the thought of when I was going to do the spare all bosses ending, I was like, I need to install a Kazuma Kiryu skin because it is too ridiculous how many people you can just, like, stab and throw off a roof. Oop. Oh, this is bad, actually. Now we're fine. Because, like, my criticism, honestly, is, like, you spare these bosses, but what about all the mooks, right? You stab them, you throw them off roofs, you beat their head in with a baseball bat. Oh, no, you technically didn't kill them. Okay, well, in order for that to be believable, I need to install a Kiryu skin. Because otherwise it makes no sense. I didn't end up doing that because I was too lazy, but it's something funny I thought of. Get out of my way. That... Okay, one of these people are going to go Super Saiyan. Not this one I'm fighting right now. but either one of these two are gonna go Super Saiyan if I let them. So let's go ahead and just like kill her. Now this guy should. Oh fuck. Okay, so one of the people in the next room is absolutely going Super Saiyan. Literally the first guy that I fight. Let's go ahead and take a bat.
There, downstairs.
I still use the dagger because there are just like some mini bosses that I really don't feel like fighting, and they just give you a knife right before you fight them, and it's just like, well, here's my ticket out.
Holy shit. She has a whip.
This camera's just awful sometimes. Where did you come from? Look, I literally just slit his throat. Like, you can't justify that at all. So this next room is a bit dangerous. I'm going to. It is the first room that I would classify as I could die here. I don't think I'm going to because I've gotten pretty good at it, but it's a possibility. I'm going to do something tricksy. So there's enemies hiding behind these panels. I'm going to... Yep, okay. And take care of her, because she has, like, the most health out of anyone there. And that just eliminates the biggest problem.
Put that down before someone gets hurt.
I usually deflect that. This is bad. Okay, no, we're good.
Oh man.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, now we're definitely good. Now we're at 1000% good. All I have left is this one guy. When you have a baseball bat against a juggernaut, there's basically nothing they can do. Now, I could just take a knife and stab this next guy, but he's the first introduction of a new mini-boss. I'm gonna just, like, let it play out.
Stop this meaningless crusade here. Kuroki has long since abandoned this life of violence and bloodshed. Turn around.
He did
and
the
leave now.
cha-chung arm reload.
I only wish to meet her.
I told you, Kuroki will not speak with you or anyone else.
These guys can
For the
absolutely
last
whoop
time,
ass.
Step aside.
So it is in your best interest to just go ahead and stab them, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, weird sweep, not landing, but okay. You don't really have a lot of grounded options. It's one of the bigger criticisms I have of this game is when you have a grounded enemy, pretty much the only thing you can do is just the punch in the face. And I would like to see that get shaken up a little bit. You can sort of cheese it by like just doing sweep attacks over and over, but they're not always the most accurate thing. Okay, coming up is the next room that I might die in because it's a little difficult. Go ahead and take an upgrade. I'm going to take health gained on takedowns, honestly. I'm probably not going to die here, but in the second encounter in this room, I will like... It is a possibility that I could die.
It would cleanse us both physically and spiritually.
This is just like a survival. You have a lot of people to fight here. But after this group of randos, you have to fight 2 flash kicks and a juggernaut. And if you don't play your cards right, ooh, it's bad.
It is considered redemptive in nature.
Okay, so I'm gonna back up. There should be one over here. Nope. Where's the second one? Okay, there we go. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, I'm gonna stun her and stab. Okay, that's one down. Oh, perfect. She's separating herself. Okay, I can't see shit. I'm backing out of here. Letting her come to me. Hurry up and fight. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better raining room. That can get pretty bad. This knife has infinite durability, and we're just gonna go hog wild. And I dropped it. And someone else picked it up, so we're gonna take it from him. Don't you pick it up. These two are, honestly, those two guys are like the hardest enemies in this entire hallway. I don't know why. I mean, it's because they have a ton of health and are super aggressive, but I don't know why they're put at the front and not, like, the very end. Okay, halfway there. If that. Nah, we're a little over halfway through. There we go. Okay. So there's one last enemy, and we are going to do the thing I was talking about with the last bodyguard. It's just another bodyguard.
The mind is like an iceberg.
Stun. Stab. I don't feel like... Fuck that guy. I hate bodyguards. They're the worst. There's a lot of statues down here. Some of these are real people. It's actually this one straight ahead of me. So we'll get a stealth attack on her, because fuck that too. And then it's you. And then it's you. Can't see anything. Don't worry about it. Now, this room, highest chance out of any room so far that I may die. Give me your staff, please. Get out of the way. This is the fucking worst. Two flash kicks, and they have knife feet. Okay, that's, if you can get one of them, it's not so bad. I am, just to, fuck this. I don't want to die. Oh, worst room in the game. Literally one of the worst. Now, this boss. Honestly, one of the hardest bosses in the game. I could take a death here. Easily. I will... go for Structure Reserve. I really don't need this staff. I actually don't want it. I'm just gonna... We'll do it. Fist to fist. Not that she definitely doesn't use a weapon.
I do not want to fight you. That feeling of vengeance, it will not cease here. I speak from experience. Now leave.
Hardest boss in the game.
Or be forced
honestly. I would put this as like probably the second hardest boss in the game. Specifically phase 1. Yeah. I'm gonna be talking to myself a lot during this. Let's see. Okay. I had no idea what was going on there. Yeah, I knew this was coming. If you let her get too far away, she will do that, and it's kind of a pain in the fucking dick. I am losing it. Down, up, down, up. Okay, I really do not want to be in this corner, so I'm going to put her back in it and run away. Up, down. Let's get out of this corner. It's down, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up. Turn around. Down, up, down, up. There we go. Okay. Worst is over. So you do have a couple attacks that I don't really use a lot. Both of them are like advancing moves. One of them is you duck under an attack, and one of them is you like go over an attack. This is where I find them the most useful. If you get really good at them, you can abuse basically the entire game. I am not that good. I mostly just learned them for this boss. Phase 1 specifically.
I know 100 ways to kill you. You should run when she gets... Come on, keep up with me.
Ah, how are you still stunned? Unfortunate. So far, so good. I'm not gonna deathless this game, straight up. Don't get your hopes up. I got 2 stages left. I could deathless the second stage. It's not that bad. Final boss, though. way too much. Also, the final stage is really short, so if anyone's looking at their watch going, it's getting kind of late, this was the longest stage. The next stage is a bit shorter, and then the final stage is really not long at all. Now, here's the real hard part of this game, is trying to remember how to get back to the mission board, because you end up in a different room after every level. Thankfully, I do not have to fight anyone in the first room. If you're going for like score runs, which I don't because I'm bad at this game, you could fight everyone in this opening room. There's like 3 bodyguards though, and I suck dog nuts against them. So no, not happening.
Welcome, madam. She's waiting for you.
Gonna enjoy this.
What a clown.
Don't be shy. Come closer, so I can get a better look at you.
Look at your face. Not even a scar. Your family is certainly full of mysteries. I'm certain Yang would be thrilled to see you again. Unfortunately, I don't think you'll have that opportunity.
So we have to fight a bodyguard here. So, may die.
Take her out.
I doubt it, but could happen. That's like the cleanest I ever did that. Yeah, we'll take this knife, why not? Actually, no, I don't want the knife.
Everyone into position. Shut down all entrances and what are you doing, fool?
Whoa, this guy, he doesn't normally rush up like that. The guy with the knife. Not the guy who just picked up the knife, but the other guy. The guy in the white suit. Not this white suit. There's too many. I do think it's really interesting that, like, none of these characters are, like, randomly generated. Like, you always fight the same people every time. Oh, shit, I forgot the broom. It's been a while since I've done this stage. I'll go back and get it after this. I'm gonna want the broom pretty bad for the next room, I think. How are you still up? I thought I got you. Okay, hold on. Let me. I gotta go back. I need the broom. I need a whip. I may die in the next room. The next like 2 rooms are like danger central. I don't know what it is about this next room. There's just something about it. I've always just been miserable at it.
I see you. We see you.
There's just a lot of people. One of them is probably going to go Super Saiyan if I let them. Several of these enemies are quite strong. I drop my broom. There it is. Really? This person? Okay, I've actually never seen that guy go Super Saiyan. It's usually been one of these ladies. Oh, it was a sweet. I'm just gonna play this super lame and safe because look at this shit. When they both attack at the same time, it's absolute nonsense. I know they both have weapons. I would like to take care of her because she's not Super Saiyan. Okay, I think that's it. Now, okay, thankfully, I think because someone in here went Super Saiyan. Someone in the next room will not. So I'm just gonna open the next room with a stealth attack.
Strike hard and fast. We must be swift and just... Intruder!
Are you fucking serious? Okay, this is bad. It's okay, we're just gonna make it happen. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Bodyguard. Whoa, she chased. I want to take care of this guy because he has like no health. Okay. I can take like one hit. No! Fuck! Well, there goes the deathless dream. It wasn't gonna happen. I was gonna die to the final boss regardless. Yeah. I know how the death counter works. I'm just gonna... Yep. I knew that's how I was gonna end that. Ah, fuck, dude. There's like a if I could have just killed her, there would have been a health point right here. And then the rest of this level is basically free. There's like one questionable room ahead, but the rest of this is honestly not bad.
Come and face your judgment.
Squad 7. She's in the elevator shaft. Repeat, she's in the shaft. Send Squad 9, send them now. Squad 9.
Shameful.
Get out of the way. I'll deal with this.
Will you? A single fat guy? All right. These guys can be a little dangerous just because it's such a cramped space. Also, so that lady I did end up dying to, the one I made Super Saiyan and then she killed me, if I hadn't triggered her and just went through that room without making someone go Super Saiyan, one of those two would go Super Saiyan. And that can be a little difficult in that just kind of cramped spot. If I really wanted to, I could yeet myself off these edges and just revive. And I think that skips encounters. But no, we're doing this legit.
You will never escape this tower.
Sometimes just the constant like slowing down and speeding up of time can like really throw off your deflect timings. Okay, here comes like a really hard mini boss.
The Guardians. This made-up order who kept for themselves what belongs to the people.
Oh no, I let go too early. Well, there goes that joke. Oh, screw it. Just do it again. I was just gonna just shiver in the back. I let go too early. That's unfortunate. None of this shit matters. Yeah, this will be handy. Now this is another area where I could die, because at one point it is going to drop a bodyguard and a flash kick on me. And that can be kind of tricky. But I think I should be okay. Yeah, here they are. Are you fucking serious? I've never had this happen before. Oh, this is disastrous. Oh, this is bad. This is misery. Oh, I'm so fucked, actually. Oh my god. I've literally never had a guy go Super Saiyan in this room. Oh no. Yikes. Okay, well, let's take care of this. She's a problem, so. Okay, now this guy is. I can. Bodyguards just always get in the fucking way, dude. Okay. Whoa, I dodged way too early for that. It's fine. We're fine. We're taking this knife for no reason. Do I have to focus?
To each crime, it's punishment.
I guess we'll find out.
And to each punishment,
I should be okay to do it from like here. And I'll take this, and we'll move on. Almost hit the boss. Nope. Nope, wait, this is the right way. Yeah, okay. You do have to, like, free climb down a little bit, and I always worry that I'm about to yeet myself off the edge. Some enemies just spawned behind me. I'm going in here where I'm not in danger of falling off the edge. Dude, I can't see shit. Alright. And we're up to the easiest boss in the game. The fuck was that?
There's no other way. This must be it.
For whom does the bell toll? You want revenge. And to restore that which once was. But that suffering, it was for something. Yours, mine, even Yang's. We did something for the people. We shared. You want to erase it all? The bell tolls for you. The Guardian's legacy. Now, accept your
So
sentence.
the thing about this game, this boss, I'm gonna pause it for just a hot second. The thing about this game is if you die so much that your character actually goes up in age brackets, like age 30, 40, 50, 60, your damage goes up, but your health goes down. This lady old as shit. Where's my staff? Okay, she can't reach, it's fine. She has like no health. I'm just zoning out, honestly. I'm just thinking about like, what's the parry timing rather than the dodge timing? Which is not important. I'm not going for like the spare kill. Why did I almost just call it a spare kill? What's wrong with me? Wow. I cannot believe I'm almost about to die to her. Here we go. I'll take it. Just a transition and refill my health. Well, okay, but the way you can think about it, not that old people are super strong, but like in terms of like martial arts, old people have had more time to master their craft. That's where the thought process on that comes from in terms of this game, at least.
You must yield.
I shan't. I have almost just lost the thread of what was going on. There we go. We win. She can, if you just like stay far enough away, she's always gonna do just kind of like the same general moves. It's when you get in close that she starts like changing things up a bit. And it's been a while since I had to think about that, because I usually just like hang back and lame her out. But forgot about all the wild moves she could do while you're up close. So I almost died. But I didn't die. That's the important thing. Over here. One stage to go. We're on the final stage. This stage is quite short. So I should be able to beat this below, definitely below age 30, maybe below age 25. The goal, there's an achievement, like a gold achievement for beating this game below age 25, and I did do that. But as far as like a one-shot playthrough, I'm just aiming for like 30. Because my 25 death run, let's just say I got here at age 20, which I am currently 2 years older than that. So once I get to the final boss, I have like, if I get to the final boss without dying, I got a little bit of wiggle room. But we'll see.
Welcome to the Sanctuary. This is a place for broken bodies and spirits. Everyone is welcome.
Woohoo! Showed up just in time for the final stage.
With humility and peace.
I gotta try to get cheeky. Camera, please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. The camera got stuck in a wall. I couldn't see where I was for a hot second.
Can I help you, madam? No need.
No, I know where Yang is. Showed up just in time for me to like try to be cheeky. I don't need to go in here, but there's a shrine, so might as well.
Please.
I pity you.
This is a room where you could arguably say I have a chance of dying, I think. So we've got a disciple and a juggernaut coming up. There he is. No, I dodged. Come on, man. It's okay. He's relatively weak compared to other juggernauts. I saw that happening like out of the corner of the screen. I did not have time to like process it. It's fine. The only reason you would come in here is just because there's a shrine here, which might as well. Might as well get this upgrade. So even you may notice that I've been avoiding a lot of the focus upgrades, which are kind of just like free attack. Look, the boss is literally in that room. That hut, this building at the top of those stairs, that's where the final boss is, but the door's locked. So we're at a long way around. Focus attacks let you interrupt basically like every boss from whatever they're doing. So why wouldn't I be upgrading focus attacks? Well, you can't focus attack the final boss, and the final boss is the only boss that matters. So like, it just kind of sucks to get all the way up to the final boss and have half your upgrades do nothing.
Come forward.
Come forward. Now, I could jump out this window, which is pretty stylish, but it does set everyone down there on high alert, and I want to do this the funny way.
Let's wrap up today's lesson. I need to greet our guest.
I didn't mean to hit those guys. The ones who are doing exercise, they do not attack you. I did not mean to attack them. That was an accident. Casualties in war.
It is an honor.
It is an honor, Clonk. Man, so much for like presentation, like I was talking about at like the start of this. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to like go through these rooms and like make them look cool, but here I am just like blitzing right up to like people's back and clonking them upside the head for like stealth attacks. Ooh, I almost. Oh fuck, she's actually She's giving me the business, which is not great. I do want this because I need to. This room is 2 bodyguards, which is miserable.
You need to be purged.
So I want to and okay, that's one of them taken care of. Which is oh no. Okay, no, it's fine. That's fine. Great. Ooh, what was the goal? Okay. So I forget what the purpose is of coming in here. I think you get a key from here. Maybe I already picked it up just from beating one of these people. We're literally just one path away from the final boss. Let's go ahead and take... None of this shit matters. Literally, at this point, literally none of this matters because we're going up against the final boss. Like, when we're up against the final boss, there's not going to be any takedowns for us to perform and regain health. If I take in a weapon, it's going to break within like 30 seconds against him, so this doesn't really matter. I'm already full up on this. You can't use focus on the final boss. This is already full. Can't use focus on the final boss. I might as well just take this, I suppose. Try to take some kind of weapon in on the final boss and just like... But the problem is, his first phase isn't the problem, it's his second phase. By the time the second phase rolls around, the weapon's already gone. Hey dude, just a moment.
Please, be my guest.
Super Saiyan. He's not. I always dodge just like slightly too late. Whoa, what was going on there? That's fine.
Put that down.
Not who I wanted to do that against, but okay. I'll take it. I try to get fancy. I could have killed him with that chasing attack. Rather than doing the... This almost always gets blocked, but I like to do it because it looks cool. I wanted, like, let's not be lame. Let's not just, like, do the chasing trip kick. The price I pay. The chasing trip kick would have killed him.
Surrender. You can't keep fighting.
Anyway, plonk. I'm gonna double back real quick. This guy had a knife. I would like this for no reason. No reason.
To reveal the path you must truly let go. Only then will the clouds begin to...
I'll take that. Thank you. And now we're at the final boss. Weapon durability. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. I don't remember how to fight this guy. Straight up. So this is going to be a massacre.
Time has passed since the days I trained you.
I'll be able to brute force this. It's whatever.
We were family. At least, that's what I believed. But then, during my darkest days, Your father revealed his true self. He never cared about us. He cast me out. He abandoned us. Tell me, what would you do to save the people you love from the inevitable? Wouldn't you cross every line? Break every rule? Wouldn't you challenge death itself?
Poor bird. He doesn't deserve this. This ain't about my dad. This is about that bird.
Little sister. Show me.
Oh, I almost took no damage.
Try harder.
I got hit like once. That sucks. That's fine. The first phase is honestly a little bit free. This phase is a fucking nightmare. I expect to die at least once.
In the end, you're still that same child I knew. Helpless. Like the night I killed your father. You're here, in front of me, only because of this pendant. But what if I take it from you? Will you fear death once again?
You sound like the frightened one to me.
That move is brutal. Oh, I'm surprised that didn't kill me, honestly.
Let's see who didn't teach you this one.
Yeah, there we go. There's the one death I expected to take on this boss. That's fine. Someday, if I'm ever able to beat this guy, this phase without taking a death, I could deathless this game.
Years of training.
This just does so much damage. I tried to get cheeky and pick the weapon back up. Fuck, dude. Do I at least beat it? No, I didn't beat it under 25. I don't get the achievement this run. I already had the achievement. I don't need it, but... he just does so much damage. And this is like when I'm at like my healthiest. So like you can imagine going up against this guy when you're like 30, 40, 50, 60. Like you just get fucking obliterated. Ugh. Ooh, caught my elbow right into the microphone. I apologize. That's Sifu. That's the final boss. Beat the whole thing in one sitting. It's actually... So, like, it took me, like, 20 hours to beat this game the first time. And then going... There's just one day I sat down and go, I guess I'll do a spare run of the first boss. Like, I don't really feel like I'm going to beat the whole game doing a spare the boss's run, but I got a little bit of time to kill. I'll do the first boss and see how I feel about it. And then I ended up doing the full thing in one sitting. I brute forced a lot of it. You take a couple of deaths doing the spare run just because you have to like toy with the bosses a lot more.
She who has Gong Fu and Wu De makes the other know she can break him. Her
This is the
hands
hint.
go out like lightning, and
That
the
there's a
other
second ending.
doesn't want to fight anymore.
You have to go to every boss, you get them to phase 2, and then you have to break their posture twice, and then you get an option to spare them. So like you have to like you have to break their posture, not kill them. If you accidentally kill them, you fucked up, because then it's not a spare anymore, because they're fucking dead. But you have to break their posture, let them recover, and then break their posture again, and then you can spare, and that's a little hard, especially against Yang, the final boss. But now it's that's Sifu. I love this game. I wasn't feeling it at first, but it's one of those games where it's like, the way I was kind of describing it is like Sekiro. I played that for the first time, and I'm struggling, and I beat Lady Butterfly, and it clicks. I'm like, I get it now. I love this game. I want to see it through to the end. I was never having that moment with this game. Like, I'm doing the first level. This is so hard. This is so hard. This is so hard. I finally beat it. I do the second level. This is so hard. I finally beat it. I'm doing the third level. I'm all the way up to the boss of the third level. This is so hard. I'm having such a rough time with this game. Why is it not clicking? And then it was when I finally replayed, like from start to finish, or start to where I was, to get younger and to get different upgrades, where I just literally just soared through those levels. These levels that used to take me like an hour to fight my way through, and now I'm literally just like crushing through them in 10 minutes. I'm like, I get it now. The entire time you feel like you're just punching through a brick wall, and you don't realize how far you've come until you look behind you. That's the moment where this game clicked with me. You get different outfits for doing different goals. So you get like a slightly dark outfit for beating the game. You get a white outfit for doing the spare ending. And then there's just some... I wish you could at least preview them, because I know what they are. This is the outfit from the raid, I think. This is the outfit from Drive. And I think this is the outfit from Ip Man. Don't quote me on that. But maybe I'll unlock them. I gotta stay for... I can't stream Sifu. Or not Sifu. I can't stream Sekiro, because if I start streaming Sekiro, I'm gonna like unlearn this game in the process. And I have to stay fresh on this game for when the latest content, when the arena content comes out. I want to play that. I want to stream it, because now I can... It may not look perfect. There's a couple times in like cutscenes where this game chugged like crazy, but I streamed it from start to finish, and I didn't notice anything like too major in terms of actual gameplay. So when the new DLC comes out, I would love to stream it and just like do the kind of survival arena mode stuff. That's going to be it for tonight. I need to make some dinner. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I literally don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm kind of just making it up as I go along. We're gonna figure it out together. But I'll see you then. Where's my mouse? There it is. Ugh.